Hello. I figured I'd start a new series called Tales from Old New York City. My name is CZG123, and I grew up and was raised on the Upper West Side of New York City. And I have just so many memories, and I feel I owe it to myself and my family if I could just share these and have some sort of documentation. So today's story involves Old Times Square. And if you like what you hear, don't forget to follow and hit the like or the heart, whatever. Old Times Square was definitely very seedy. There were lots of derelicts around. You had the Port Authority bus terminal, like literally down the block, and it was a stark contrast to what you see today when you visit New York City and you go over there to Times Square. At the time, there were lots of porno theaters, and it's just really tobacco shops with like weird things. Anyways. It was an evening, I think maybe the year is 1991. It all depends on when the movie Billy Bathgate came out, and I'll get back to that in a second. But I'm imagining it's 91, 92, and me and my crew were just walking. Pals from school were just walking. Someone in our crew knew that in the back of a particular porn theater, there was kung fu. You could watch old kung fu movies all day, all night, just like the pornos ran all day and all night. But it was literally like right next door in the back of the porn theater. So we all go in, we head towards the martial arts movies, awesome. But while you hear the kung fu fighting, you also hear the sexy times from the porn. So it would be like, oh yeah, we'll do that, like all this crazy stuff. But the movies were awesome, the kung fu movies were great. But then, as we're leaving, we figured, let's check out what's happening in the porn screen. And there was like some dated porn, from the 70s or whatever, and you get to your seat and you're literally slipping. Like, we all slipped, we were cracking up, it was just so crazy. There were like all these people, you couldn't see who they were, but they were all obviously men. And I exclaimed, "This isn't Billy Bathgate!" To which my posse and we start cracking up, and then we leave. As we leave, maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes after leaving, and we're kind of walking in a row, like a fence style, as opposed to like this. We're like walking as a human fence. A gentleman approaches us saying that he has a gun, and manages to push me and my pal off of the sidewalk and like towards the curb. And only a few of our posse knew what was going on. It was kind of very hush-hush and very quick and very weird, but nothing happened of it. Like, nothing at all came of it. It was just very weird. Someone threatened us, saying that they had a gun. We kind of freaked out and slowly drifted towards the gutter. The pals were having their own, discussion probably about Billy Bathgate or kung fu porn. And this guy had like a trench coat maybe, or a raincoat. Can't really remember. Those involved will remember. But then he kind of went away. Then he just kind of vanished. And so we approached and told everyone. We had a buddy over there that knew. Like, he saw what was going on, and he was just like, yo. And it was a very, very weird moment in my life and living in New York City at that point, because I guess maybe only twice in my living in New York City had I been threatened with a gun or by a gun. I didn't even know if he had a gun. Oh, you see, that's always been a point of debate, because some of my pals said yes, he showed his gun, but I didn't see it because I was like closest to the curb. You know what I mean? And he was it was like me, my pal, and then dude with the gun, right? So I didn't see it. I actually can't say if he had a gun or not. But that was the thing. He said he did, so I took it at face value. I was like, I'm not. Who am I to argue? Who am I to argue? No, you don't have a gun. It's Times Square. What would you be doing with a gun in a porn theater? Anyways, so that was one of the times, and perhaps on another segment I'll tell you the other time that a gun was involved. But anyways, thank you for watching. Remember to follow or like if you enjoy Tales from Old New York City.